Yo, my name is Zosh.
Yo, it's Young Static.
What's cracking, guys? This is Christian from Honda Vlogs.
Yo, vatos locos. This is Lazymangarage. And you know who you're watching?
You're watching Lazymangarage. You're watching Lazymangarage.
And you're watching Lazy Man's Garage.
Lazymangarage.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Betty Crocker. Today we're going to be putting a sway bar on a 92 to 95 Civic EJ. You can also work on EGs, but here's what you're going to need. You're going to need at least some Integra control arms that have that little doohickey right there, not the blue one, but that one, that big one, to bolt it in. Now if you have lower control arms that don't have that, and it has just a hole in the middle, that'll work fine too. You can bolt that in, or if it has like the Skunk 2 ones and it has the 3 holes, like 1, 2, 3, those are just to adjust the fucking, what is it called? I guess the tension on it to make it either stiffer, softer, whatever, what have you. So we're gonna show you how to mount this up, the stock GSR sway bar, and these right here go to the chassis. I'm pretty sure, I don't think I have these the right way, unless they say so. This is left, so it goes like that. So this will bolt up to the chassis like that, and like that. And then these go in front of the LCA, which is a lower control arm. The bolt goes through this side, comes out this side into the control arm because it's already threaded. So that's where it would bolt into. And then he could tighten up this right here, this part right here, because I only have it on here just to not be so damn tight, but so we can play around with it and move it, you know. You got the bushings. This was my GSR sway bar that's going on his Civic. So that's what we're gonna do today, because we got the shifter in yesterday, so this is what we're doing now. The kind of bolts you're gonna need are bolts like this with some nuts on the back of it, because they go through here and they go through the subframe, and you put the nut on the back, so it goes through like this pretty much. Nut on the back, and the nut, you tighten that up and it'll bring this closer to the subframe. To bolt the sway bar end links into, the bolt goes through here, bolts into the lower control arm like so. Oh, hi, Weiss. Just like that. So that's how you do it. Bolt in. Not sure what size this is. This is what looks like a 14.
Nobody cares about that right now. It's my dollar sign.
Jesus. So yeah, it's a 14, and these are 12s. These are 12mm bolts with 12mm nuts in the back. So let's get started. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jack up the car on each side. We do it kind of Mickey Mouse. We use a plank of wood because we can't really lift up the car the correct way because this car is way too goddamn fucking low. Okay, so how you take these mounts is you take this and it literally mounts up. So you see the 2 holes right here? These are the one where the bushings are going to be. But these 2 holes are what you're going to utilize to, thank you, Lise. You're going to put them like that, and when you bolt them in, you're going to need like another wrench or something to go under here or back here and to hold the nut, so when you tighten it up, it'll not just spin. So when you put the bolt through, I'm going to put it together right now by hand. Jesus, so much spider webs. I'm going to put it together by hand right now. Spidey cunts. Put them together right now by hand, and then I'll show you what else you need to do. So when you bolt it in, it should look something like this. Now you just got to go back and put the nut behind it and tighten it up. That's what we're going to do now. So that's how it should look, and then the bushings go here on these 2 holes right here. And then this hole right here, this one right here is where the sway bar would go, because this is where the brake line would be for an Integra, because the brake lines run across here, and then right there, then they go to the caliper or to the rotor and such. But this is where this hole right here, you bolt it in this way as if you're doing it from behind. You don't want to bolt it in this way, I don't think. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so that's how it would look right there and right there. Louise is gonna have to get this side for me because I got too big of sausage fingers to go in there.
I got them fingers that'll get anywhere.
So yeah, Louise is gonna impact these now. I suggest you grab a wrench, dude, so that way you can hold it, you know, on the other side.
Shut your fat face.
Thanks. top one all tightened up? That's how everything looks installed when it's all done. So you tighten down the bolts here, tighten down the bolts there. If you want to, Louise, those bolts on the top over there, those aren't, I didn't fully tighten those, but if you want to, you can. It's up to you. If not, it gives them a little bit of play. But this is what your sway bar looks like when it's all done, said and done. Now Louise is just gonna bolt and everything up. So you got the Beaks tie bar that I took off the sticker because I was gonna polish it, but it never did. And I just said, fuck it, I'm never gonna use this, so I'll give it to him. And the sway bar, give it to him because I plan on going ASR on my car eventually. And that's how you properly install a GSR sway bar onto your Civic or fucking EG. Now on an EK it's different because a subframe, you can't just run that without a subframe reinforcement brace, which is just aka known as an ASR brace, because the subframes on EKs are kind of thin and they're not as strong as EG ones. So EG's subframes are a lot stronger. They're kind of like Del Sol, and EG's their subframes are stronger than EK, because I've heard stories where they just put the sway bar on and they you know, they drive and the car does this as it drives, so it just rips the subframe right off, and people are like, fuck, like I fucked it up, and then they got to go get a whole new subframe welded in. Well, I don't know what they have to do in order to get that in, but that will be that, and they'll be fucked. So make sure if you're going to do this to an EK, you get with an ASR brace. You don't need it on an EG, you don't need it on a DC, and you don't need it on a Del Sol. Only for an EK. And Louise found this crazy piece at the junkyard. It looks like, you know, just an ordinary ashtray in the back. But when you open this bad boy up, what? So he's gonna install this in the car, and it already has.
Charge my phone.
So you can charge his phone. It already has the wire in the back. So people in the back can be, hey, you got a phone charger in here?
Plug it in, dog.
Sasuke, right there, boy. Now this video was really short because I'm gonna stop it here. I just wanted to show you guys how to install a sway bar, because I don't think there's any kind of videos on how to install a OEM GSR sway bar on a Civic. So if you like this video, please give it a like. If you don't, please give it a like. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe. I answer all comments in the comment section down below. If you guys want something from Neo's Garage or from Activio Racing, links will be down below. Also, my friend's link for his GoFundMe will be down below to help out with his operation. That'd be great if you guys can donate. If not, at least share it for me. That'd be great. But I'm Chris from Lazymangarage, and we get shit done when we feel like it. Peace.